first, fast, accurate. With Jennifer Copeland and Rick Schutt. You're watching WSBT 22 News at 6.
He's on trial for killing a Mishawaka teenager 27 years ago. The prosecutor says Phillip Geans' parents turned the murder weapon over to police about a month after it happened.
WSBT 22's Kelly Stepsinski is live at the courthouse right now. Kelly, Geans' parents took the witness stand late this afternoon.
And Rick Geans' mother told jurors that she found the gun under a mattress in her home. Jurors also heard from the police officer who took that revolver into evidence. He testified it was missing something called an ejector rod. And they also heard from another investigator who said he found an ejector rod lying just a few feet from Teresa Burns' body. But the most emotional testimony came from her brother. Jurors and family members cried as Stephen Burns, seen here in a gray suit and red tie, described the night he found his younger sister face down on the floor. Stephen went on to say he called 911 and ran outside, stopping his 7-year-old brother who was on the way home from a neighbor's. I went over and nudged her leg, was telling her, "All right, game's over, quit playing, get up," Burns recalled. "How did she respond?" asked prosecutor Ken Cotter. "She didn't move," Burns replied, "so I knelt down to see what was going on. As I grabbed a hold of her and started rolling her over, there was a big bubble of blood that came off of her face, and I saw that her face was smashed, messed up. That's when I started to panic." That neighbor, Susan Diver, told jurors she was alone with her own 7- and 2-year-old when the Burns brothers showed up. Stephen looked frightened and horrified, Diver said. "He told me his sister was hurt bad and he needed help," Diver tearfully testified. "So I gave the little boys orders to watch the 2-year-old, and we just grabbed hands and ran." Diver also told jurors about something that happened earlier that day. She said her doorbell rang when she was in the shower. By the time she got out and looked out the window, Diver testified she saw a young man walking away, but said she never saw his face. That was around noon. Diver said she did not know Teresa Burns had permission to come home from school to change clothes earlier that morning. Also today, a Metro homicide technician testified he was assigned to take the evidence from this case out of the archives in 2010. He said he sent some of the DNA stuff down, the rape kit and underwear and other things down to the Indiana State Police Lab, but it came back saying that there was not enough DNA on it to be analyzed. Keep in mind, though, DNA evidence was not available in 1988 the way that it is used today in murder cases. Phillip Geans' lawyer pointed out the Indiana State Police Lab only ran that evidence to see if it had Teresa Burns' DNA on it, not looking for any other DNA in the database. Rick?
Some intense testimony out there today. Kelly Stepsinski live in South Bend. Kelly, thank you.